This might be judgmental or, I don't know, jump into conclusions, but I genuinely am.
People don't owe you any information around their diagnosis or their treatment. They don't owe you anything around this. It doesn't give them an advantage. It's not being deceitful. They're not lying to you. They just don't have to tell you. The idea that they have some advantage by taking this and not telling you is ridiculous. Because just because they're a trainer doesn't mean they're not dealing with comorbidities of their ADHD, like anxiety, that without stimulant medication maybe they wouldn't be able to go to the gym, or maybe they wouldn't be able to run a class or even have done their education to get their certification. Trainers are real people too, and they have the same issues as everyone else. The idea that somehow stimulant medication is an advantage is wrong. It's actually just leveling the playing field. This is all that argument again about equity versus equality. Not everyone needs the same things. Some people will need stims, some don't. You know what? Some ADHDers don't present the same as others. What a shock. Some take stimulant medication and it works beautifully. Some take it and it doesn't. There's no set course of treatment or one thing that works for everyone. And while we're thinking like this, it's amazing that this creator would make a video talking about stimulants like this. And they're not saying anything super bad, but I don't like the intonation in the voice sometimes, or the connotation that comes along with this content. Because on another piece of content I saw this creator make, where they were talking about non-stimulant treatment, where they just so happen to be promoting a line of supplements, think of that what you will. The thinking there would be that if you have ADHD and you don't take stimulants, you need to take something else, a supplement. What would that be? Maybe because your thinking is that the supplement will somehow improve your performance or just how you get along through life. Wouldn't that be also given an advantage that you're saying that stimulant medication gives to these trainers or anyone else in general? Because stimulant medication doesn't just make you far and above everyone else. It doesn't just make you Superman or Superwoman. It levels the playing field, and it's contextual for everyone. And please stop the generalization around this stuff, because it creates stigma. Not everyone's taking ADHD meds. Not everyone's on Vyvanse or Adderall. Of course, there's been a spike in diagnosis, but that's because education's grown around it. What a surprise! It's not because it's trendy. It's not because people just want to do it. It's because a lot of people need to do it and finally know they've got options. Okay? We need to stop demonizing these options that people are taking that are actually making their lives better. If you don't choose to do that, that's fine. That's awesome. But if you do, that's also fine. That's awesome. Even if it's not intentional, people really need to stop putting out these really, really stereotypical opinions about stimulant medications, especially if you have another agenda around supplements or whatever it happens to be. No shade to that creator. I don't know them from a bar of soap, but I just really don't like the conversation around this as if it's so black and white as it's been put out there.